One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to a city immortalized in song, Kalamazoo, Michigan, Waldo Stadium, and home to the Western Michigan Broncos. As we'll see the number 22 team in the country, the Buffalo Bulls, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Western Michigan Broncos. For EA Sports College Football, the Bulls will boot it away to start the game. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So Western Michigan's offense will come out first. And Jesse, they've got a quarterback that if he can get into a rhythm can certainly make plays for his team.
Here's the thing about him, too. He's not the most consistent guy. He's not the most talented quarterback in the country. But when he's hot, he's really, really tough to stop, David. It's important they get this guy going early.
Yeah, and it's not just him. Like, the offense has to, around him, play well. They've got to protect him. Receivers have to make plays. The running game would be good to get going. So it's...
breaks into the open. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. And the Broncos have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. Here's the handoff. This time the defense was ready and they stop him in his tracks. Come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and short. He'll go to the sneak. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Got him downfield. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a 1st down at the 44. The Broncos come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Fires to the big fella. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. To the air on 2nd down. Trying to beat the D deep. He is lucky to get that one back, and the last thing you want is to turn it over on your opening drive. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And the Broncos decide to punt it away. Looks as if they might have a little something going there, but they'll have to kick it away. The Bulls offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
1st down for the offense.
They'll leave it with him. Nice move to keep running. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. And the Bulls in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Johnson. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Here on 3rd down. He'll sneak it. And I don't think he got there. No, they stop him short. He does not pick up the 1st down. The Bulls will bring the punt team onto the field. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Fair catch is made, and they'll mark it at the 19. Western Michigan has it back as they send the offense onto the field. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
Going to try to pop one on the screen. And this one will be stopped for no gain. This offense really needs to get something going. Punt on the opening drive, and now a 3rd and 10 coming up. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. The Broncos will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He's got it. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Catch in the middle, it's Lions. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They've got it down to the 32. 1st and 10 coming.
And that's good enough for a first down.
Use the play fake, now to throw. Bring in the heat. A shot toward the end zone. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. To the air, it's Kennedy. Finds a soft spot in the middle. Nowhere to go and not much to show for that one. A little less room to work with now as the ball's at the 28 and it's 3rd and long. Takes a hit as he fires. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. Now it looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. And it slips just inside that right upright. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A little misdirection and the handoff on the counter. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The RPO, it's complete. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. And the Broncos are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. He lobs one high down the left side. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football, and he's starting to develop that. His 3rd interception on the season, just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
The Buffalo offense headed back to the field. So they've put up some early points and now to build on this 3-0 lead. Out of the gun, the give to the back. He showed off a few moves, but not enough to get away from all of those defenders as they stop him for a loss. Back to the ground with the running back. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down.
And that's a first down for the offense.
The give to the tailback. Nice move to pick up yardage. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the 1st down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. They'll try to get it in with the run. The draw draws nothing except a swarm of tacklers. He's stopped immediately. Guys, we've reached the end of the quarter, and Buffalo is on top. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the 2nd period. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. Wide receiver comes in motion. They've got him looking run. Now they're going to throw it. Looking for the goal line. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of a field goal, but it's third. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Buffalo!
You know, this offense knew coming into the season it was so important for this guy to stay healthy. They needed him week in, week out because he plays at such a high level, and he's showing it here. That last carry was his 10th rushing touchdown of the season.
Lining up to add another.
For the extra point.
And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Big Ten action right now, and wait till you see how things are playing out in this one, fellas. Penn State is currently trailing in this one, but there are more people in Beaver Stadium today than most American cities. The crowd alone can help turn this game.
Looking downfield on first down.
It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Washington. We'll circle back to this Big Ten battle. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. The Broncos trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Second down, they'll go to the air. Throws for the tight end. Complete to the left. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Makes the grab. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Punt is in the air on fourth down. Coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. Buffalo has it back. Let's see what the Bulls offense can do. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Looking to the big tight end. Working that left side. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Looking downfield, it's Kennedy. Makes the catch, it's Lyons. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Backed up now, here's second and long. Wants to go up top. Nice catch along the sideline and great effort to stay in bounds. It'll be third and long. They just keep firing. And they can't make the play on third down. And the Bulls will punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Making sure there's no return on that one as the punt sails out of bounds. Guys, we're about to get another look at this Western Michigan offense. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. They're dealing with a second and long. Looking to fire. Oh, they're after him. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Coming to the line of scrimmage on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. He's open on the right. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Running back searching for a hole. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Back to pass. Finds the tight end. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. And the Broncos really need to keep this drive alive on third down. He'll do it himself. There he goes. What a run to get them into enemy territory, and he's out of bounds at the 40. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Grabbed in the middle. It's Temple. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered to pick up the first. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Got it in the middle. It's Rodgers. He's got enough for the 1st down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line.
Wow, the quarterback knew he had to get that one to his receiver quickly on the in route. Did you see the velocity on that throw?
The Broncos with the 1st and 10. Leaves it with the running back. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6. They have had the ball for a week and a half. Play number 10 coming up. Trying play action. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
He has been terrorizing quarterbacks all year long. That now his 10th sack of the season. He's got speed. He's got power. He's going to play on Sundays, and he is not cooperating with this offense's game plan.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Down to the 3-yard line, and that's where they'll have it 1st and goal.
And that's a really good example of a quarterback and his intended target both being on the same page. The timing was almost perfect on that play. That's why they were able to convert the 3rd down, now setting up 1st and goal.
Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Looking to fire. Going for 6. Touchdown Broncos. Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
Ready to try the point after. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move.
He runs out of bounds at the 43.
Looking to pass. It's Kennedy. Here's a heat. They've got the play bottled up. Fumble, it's out. They bring him down, but not only does he recover the fumble, he gets the 1st down.
Great job by the defense forcing the fumble, but a bad, unfortunate bounce, and the offense pounces back on it.
They've crossed midfield at the 45 with a 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Under fire. And this defense has maxed out this pressure. Another sack.
And protecting their quarterback is job number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, as many as you want to put it up. They got to make sure they take care of him so he can make those plays. Defense wins this rep. They win up front, get to the quarterback, and get the sack.
The Bulls now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Leaves it with the back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. Let's see what they do on third down. He's looking downfield to throw. Had to get rid of it quickly. Has no choice but to throw it away, and it'll bring up fourth down. And the Bulls will call on their punt team. Going to make sure he doesn't get a return on this one as the punt bounces out of bounds. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. He's stopped in the backfield again. This defense trying to send a message they'll have to carry into halftime. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Off play action. Finds his big tight end. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that third down play. Looking to throw for it. Quickly out to the tight end. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Clock still running, almost certainly the last play of the half. They go to the ground. Jukes his way for more. And after that short game, they'll head to the locker room for halftime. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Fellas, you have been calling a great broadcast today from there in Kalamazoo. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside Waldo Stadium.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Buffalo offense headed back to the field. They start this third quarter with the lead, but they might want to think about shoring up that protection.
Yeah, the good news is you're leading on the scoreboard. The bad news is your quarterback doesn't feel like it because you can't protect him. So, David, adjustments in pass protection, that has to be something they were talking about here at halftime.
100%. Just you can't get him hit that much. He's still doing a good job delivering the football, but if you keep hitting the quarterback enough, man, they'll start to see.
Turning it on! Oh, what a move to get open! He'll step out of bounds right at the 44. A big-time pickup on that one.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
Grab behind the line. It's Boyd. And the first guy couldn't get him, but the second one does, but not until he picks up the first down. The Bulls will snap it on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Looking to the big tight end. And they're not on the same page there. So now it's 2nd and long. The play action fake. Outside the pocket, lets it go. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now facing a 3rd and long. Scanning the field, it's Kennedy. Under fire. Fires downfield. Got his man. Working their way closer and closer. A 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. And they just want to give this guy a chance to make a play on 3rd down, and more times than not, he is going to deliver.
And he's so good, so efficient, such a good route runner, got the speed, got the complete game, so you definitely want to highlight him, and especially on those downs that matter the most. If something's not open quick underneath, find him, he'll make those contested catches.
Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. He just kept those big, powerful thighs churning, but he'll be knocked down at the 1. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Bulls.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back, knowing if they get down into this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
He'll try to tack on one more. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Western Michigan offense ready to go back to work. From the gun, running back on the move. Can't come in half-stepping to tackle this guy. Too much strength and power. He's up to the 25. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Broncos with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Right back to the well. Changing on the move. It'll be a first down at the 29. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll send the tight end in motion. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
When you talk about outstanding pass rushers, you're always talking about dynamic guys, and he's been that each and every week for this defense. Speed, he's got power. You just simply can't block him, and that last play is his 10th sack of the season.
The Broncos with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. They'll run play action. He'll throw it. Not in lockstep there with the receiver. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a 3rd down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. Makes the grab. Terrific job getting to him. There was nowhere to go. And the Broncos line up to punt it away. This is a spot you see many returners try to take a chance, but not this time. The fair catch just inside the 40. Leaves it with the back. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Kennedy. He'll try to do it himself. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Caught in the backfield, it's Johnson. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Snagged in the middle, it's Boyd. And the Bulls come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. 3rd down play from the gun. Rushes on him. Bought a little time, lets it go. Fires to the big fella. And he left the first defender grabbing at air before he was finally tackled. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Got it in the middle, it's Lyons. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. The Bulls come to the line with a new set of downs. The give to the single back. Able to make the stop after a gain of 2 to the 22. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Back to pass. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down.
The big tight end tries to make a catch, and you could tell he extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it, and the big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
Caught over the middle. It's Johnson. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8.
At the 8-yard line. 1st and goal.
To the air. It's Kennedy. Looking to get it in. Give him 6. Touchdown, Buffalo. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, a couple of ACC teams colliding in a game that could have some implications. Stanford is just getting tuned up today. This is like watching an MMA fight where you start to question your own morals. Who sanctioned this battle? They're trailing by 14 to Cal. It wouldn't be the ACC if there weren't this kind of storyline, guys, and we promise to keep you posted.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Pulls it in. It's Marshall. Has plenty for the 1st down, and they stop him at the 28. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw on 1st down. Finds his tight end. Oh, did you like that stiff arm? Get a face full of that as he gets it up to the 34.
Brings up 2nd down.
And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. As we start the 4th quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. They had a chance to mull things over, and let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Wants to keep it in the air. Makes the grab. Gets it to the 46-yard line. 1st down for this offense. The Broncos are rolling down the field. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Unloads it left. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Now the play fake. He'll take a shot. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's not afraid to go deep. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Catches it past the sticks and still on his feet. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32.
Hey, I got to be honest. I don't know if the defense was expecting that type of throw on 4th down. It looked like they were all huddled close to the line of scrimmage, looking for something in the quick game, but instead the quarterback takes a shot vertically down the field and catches the defense off guard.
Off play action on 1st down. Fires to the right. It's caught downfield. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down.
Another 1st down.
From the red zone, he's going to throw it. He's got it on the move. Touchdown, Western Michigan. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the time to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive.
Western Michigan, 14.
Here's the return from inside his 10. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Buffalo has it back. Let's see what the Bulls offense can do. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to end. He's loose. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. And the Bulls are in the hurry-up.
And if it ain't broke, don't fix it, right? This is what got this team in this position to win this game. Aggressive offense, taking shots. Here we are in the fourth quarter. They've got the lead. Why stop now?
He makes the grab. Oh, he's got some space. He's out of bounds, and they'll say he got it to the 45.
Second down coming up.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. The Bulls come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
For the offense.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. On the move, he fires. Just a Baryshnikov-like move on the sideline to tap that toe and get the first down. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. He'll pull it on the read. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Using his legs, it's Rivers. Got some room, entered to the goal line. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Buffalo. That'll give them a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5. I'm not sure anyone even breathed on that running back by the time he got into the end zone.
Nah, so many blockers out in front. Where are the defenders? I mean, it's a good idea. You know, the guy with the ball, that's usually the guy we want to go tackle. Go get him.
And that extra point is a big one as they now have a 3-possession, 17-point lead in the fourth.
Buffalo, 31. Western Michigan, 14.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the returner will be dragged down. Western Michigan has it back as they send the offense onto the field. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, you know, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
Pinned just inside their own 20. They need to convert on 3rd and short. A strike downfield. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49.
You know, as the head coach of this team, this is one positive you're going to take away from this game is that your players don't quit and they're still willing to fight. There's obviously a lot of things they've got to iron out offensively, and we've seen that today. But I do...
Breaks into the open. Oh, the speed, the acceleration, the elusiveness, and he's down to the 43. And the Broncos can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. And wings it incomplete. Looking to pick up a first down on 3rd and short from the 43.
And I absolutely love what this defense is doing, man. You know exactly what time it is. You've got a big lead. They're going to have to throw the football. So more nickels, more dimes. Bring the speed on the field and get ready to play the pass.
Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the right. It's complete. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening.
And that is another first down.
Wants to throw on first down. Fires on the move. It's caught. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. The give to the back. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Going to work on second down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Pocket breaking down. Virtually unblocked, and he's stopped for a loss of 8. The Broncos come to the line in the hurry-up. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Zings it complete to the right. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. Looking for the score. Touchdown, Western Michigan. Made the grab in the end zone for the score. He has been surgical. Precision passes, using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for him. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
And the extra point is good, but they still trail 31-21. They are running out of time here. They need to get the ball back. They'll line up for the onside kick. Cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a sure catch. The Buffalo offense headed back to the field. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. He's knocked down for a loss of 7. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss. Now on 3rd down for this offense. Off the play fake. Got out of trouble and throws. Fires to the tight end. They'll run him out of bounds, but look what's on the ground. Penalty marker.
Holding. Offense.
This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. And the Bulls will send out the punt unit. Special teams coming through as they pin them back. They'll mark it dead at the 10. Power football with the run. He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it.
I think the offensive coordinators over there going, thank goodness we don't play them every week. This defense has been suffocating. This offense got to find something moving forward that they can hang their hat on, some kind of identity. Today they were shut down, but listen, there's a game next week, right? Like, got to continue to find what it is that makes this team go, that makes them tick, that makes them get first downs and hopefully move the football.
And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's 3rd and long from the 30. From the gun, wants to pass. Lofts one high and deep. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. Right down the middle. Got his man downfield. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a 1st down.
And that's a 1st down.
Looking downfield on 1st down. Beautifully thrown ball. Terrific catch, and they'll have the 1st down. And the Broncos come to the line with a new set of downs.
And that's another 1st down.
To the air on 1st down. Makes the catch. It's Marshall. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the 1st down. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. Looking to throw again. Makes the grab on the left. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down. The upset's been bubbling all day. Now at a full-fledged boil. Guys, see if they can finish it off.
Can the underdog hold on? That's the big question right now. They've done so many positive things in this game, David, to put themselves in position to win, but this is the critical moment where your execution has got to be at its best.
And sometimes you start thinking now, and you start letting that clock tick, and you stop kind of playing carefree. Keep doing what you've done all day long to build the lead, finish this thing out, pull off the big upset.
He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped.
First and goal, Western Michigan.
The snap sets up the throw. Here's the pressure. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Looking to fire. He wants it all. And he takes this one into the end zone, and all of a sudden, we've got a chance at a finish.
And listen, still a ways to go, but great job by this offense getting you back in the ballgame. Now, we got a one-possession game. We've got our score. We did what we're supposed to do. Now, how do we get this stopped? Now, the defense has to come up big and get me the rock back.
And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And a few anxious moments, but the hands team is able to fall on it.
Yeah, and this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time, when you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
You want to talk about building confidence? Coming through with clutch plays, making the winning plays at the right time can really set the course